Yeah, I think that's as good as that gets. I'm not a welder. I don't know how to do it. If I'm being honest with you. This here, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix. I don't like this lip, but I'm not a welder, so it's going to have to be as good as that gets. It sucks that I can't figure it out, but whoop-de-doo. I'll clean it up, paint over it, put some seam sealer along here and some seam sealer there and there, I guess. And it will be, there's a panel that goes here, so that panel will cover that, and then paint and rhino lining and sound and heat barrier and carpeting will all cover that right there. So I don't know. If you're better than me, great, you make it look good, but that's the best I can do. We'll continue on. And in case you can hear it in my voice, yes, I'm frustrated, but I just got to keep going. Okay, I got that piece fit in there. As you can see, there's a hole back here, but once again, I'm at a loss, so I just have to do what I can do. Here's this piece. It's gonna fit in here like that. So now I'm gonna tack this piece in. I'll let you dudes see that. How's that? You can laugh at me on my welding. But guess what? When it's done, good, bad, or indifferent, I can tell people I did. Let them laugh at me all they want. At this point in time, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really care. Oh! I was looking forward all week to coming over here and working on this beast. And then I come over here and have this kind of problems, and I'll be honest with you, I've been over here, what, 45 minutes? And I'm about half over it. You know what? I think this hood needs a little cleaning here. I don't know. Every time I put it on, I can't see. Hope I'll put my other glasses on, but still. Already blew a hole in it. Good grief. Somebody help, man. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I've got the heat turned down as low as I can get it on this stinking machine, and I still keep blowing holes. I just don't get it. Okay, at least at this point in time, I believe it's tacked on there enough that I can start welding across there. So here we go. Come on. I think I need to do a little bit of grinding right there. Okay. Let's try it again. Blow a hole in it. What do you know? Holy cow, fellas. Well, there. It's not done by any means, but there it is. Got to figure out what to do here. I'll probably do something underneath. And then fit this piece in here. As you can probably tell right now, I'm extremely frustrated, but keep moving forward, right? That's what we're going to do. You know what? I always have to remember, I'm just a dude, right? Holy cow, a dude with a horrible hairdo, even though I have very little hair to have a hairdo. And crooked glasses. Guys, this is real life. This is me working on stuff that, you know, I could pay somebody else to do, but first of all, it's expensive, and second of all, Why? This is not a daily driver. Maybe one of these days it will be. But it's just something I want to get on the road and reliable. And too many people these days don't want to do this kind of work, and either think they're too good for this work, or just you got people out there that don't know what they're doing and they're afraid to start. Guys, you're not going to screw it up. I mean, this welding job right here is just absolutely horrendous, but I guarantee you, if I want to leave it just exactly the way it is right there and get that motor running, I can drive it down the highway tomorrow. All I got to do for the motor is a starter. It'll drive down the highway tomorrow. And whoop-de-doo with all of this crap over here. So, like I've said before, man, just get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. This is, that's just metal. This needs to be covered up somehow, and I'll figure out a way to do it with metal. And all of this will be covered up. There will be stuff on top of it that nobody will ever see it but me. Nobody will ever know that's there but me and you guys watching. And I'm not building this vehicle to sell it, so I'm not trying to hide it from anybody. Somebody else may own this one of these days, but it's going to be after I die. So, man, just get out there and do the work and tackle jobs like this and do whatever you got to do to get your projects moving. I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos, and I've always been a huge fan of shows where people work on vehicles. And I've watched guys for years, back when they had the old USA. I don't even know if USA Network's still out. Yeah, it is. It's just not car shows anymore. There used to be car shows on every Saturday morning. I used to watch a guy named Stacy David. I don't remember the name of the show now. Stacy David something. And then I still watch a show called Trucks, and I watch all kinds of shows. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a guy who's an absolute genius when it comes to paint and bodywork, and his name is Kevin Tetz. Kevin Tates. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that. Tetz. Man, watch him. He's a genius with paint and body. I would love to be able to paint this vehicle the way he paints vehicles. I'm gonna give it a shot, but it's not gonna look the way he does. And of course, I've told you I watch this guy on YouTube, Vice Grip Garage. His name's Derek Bierry. It's, and Derek says it in his show. Just get out and do it. These vehicles aren't going to fix themselves, so we got to get out and do it. So that's what I'm doing. I get frustrated. You're going to see me get frustrated, and fortunately, I'm trying real hard to clean my life up. I know you didn't watch this show or watch this video to get life lessons, but I'm trying real hard to clean my life up, because my life, I've been not a good guy for a very long time. And I loved the F word more than any other word. And so I still lose my temper, and when I do lose my temper, all kinds of foul stuff flies out of my mouth. And I can assure you of this: it'll never happen on this show. I may say, minor bad words every now and then, but I'm not gonna. No, that's not who I am. That's not what I believe anymore. But you will see a guy get frustrated. I will get frustrated a lot, and it's mainly because I'm a perfectionist. I think things ought to be done right, and they ought to be done right the first time. And it's difficult for me to not do it right the first time, but I have to remember, I don't do this for a living. I don't even do it in my spare time, but once a week, if that, when I work on this vehicle. So man, I'm sorry. I'll get off my soapbox and we'll get back to this Blazer. But appreciate you guys so very much, man. I really do. But anyway, let's get back to it. So I got that in. I'm gonna let this cool through here. So I'm gonna start working on this piece here, and it goes right here. I think it comes to right about here, and then this piece up here, that part up there comes from that panel back there. That's the front panel. Of course, nothing up in the front of this vehicle is rusted at all. Anything up here. This vehicle was pretty much rust free. I mean, yeah, there's some spots in it, and you've seen some pretty bad spots, but really nothing. The frame on this vehicle is absolutely spotless. I've been under it a million times, and it's absolutely spotless. I was going to take the body off of it and powder coat the frame, or at least paint the frame, but man, the frame's in great shape. I'm going to paint what I can get to, like this right here. I'll shoot some paint on it before we cover all that up, but for the most part, this frame is spotless shape. So anyway, let me get to it. I'll show you what I got when I get there. Okay, so I painted that frame rail all the way around. Got up in under there quite a ways. I've got this, I think, ready to go in. Those body lines right there don't really match up. This one on the new panel is wider than the one on the old panel, but I don't care. It'll be covered up. Only thing I have to worry about is eventually I will have to drill 2 holes and weld nuts to it so I can put seats in, but I'm going to do that after I get it in, because it's not going to be hard to weld underneath here. I can just roll under it. Anyway, that's down the road a piece. I'm going to set this in there and start welding. If you guys want to see that, great. There you go. You ought to be able to see it right there. Except, I think, yep, got all of this prep work done, and got to go plug in my welder. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start over here in this corner and just put a little tack in. Okay, that is tacked in. It was. As long as I don't go crazy, it's still looking good right there. Now, if I can get that corner up here tacked. And of course it fell down over here. See what happens here. Of course, I think that's rubber. Yeah, exactly what that is. Let's try that again. Okay, that takes care of the three corners. Now I just have to try to get it elsewhere. And of course, I can't get it started. I'll tell you what, I think what needs to happen right here. Now let's see what happens. Well, tried to blow a hole in it. There we go. That's the best one right there. That one's not going anywhere. I don't think that one is. That one's iffy. Those two are iffy. Those two are iffy. Yep, see what I tell you. Those two aren't going anywhere. These two are good, these two are good. think I can live with that one. I can't do anything but keep blowing that a bigger hole. By the time I think I'm getting comfortable doing this, I blow a hole. Guys, if you're a good welder or you know a good welder, shake their hand. Welding is not easy, and then welding this thin stuff is even harder. So shake their hand. Okay, I'll keep working on this and I'll show you what I got when I get there. Okay, here we are. I got this. It goes there. I wanted to show you. I knew if I didn't show you, you wouldn't believe me. One of you guys, I don't know who it was. There's only like 3 or 4 of you. One of you cut this too narrow. I told you we needed to measure 91 times and cut once, which is exactly what happened. It was measured at least 10 times and cut once, and it was still cut incorrectly. Yeah, welcome to my world. Anyway, since one of you, 3 or 4, aren't going to raise your hand and say it was me, I guess I will take the blame because I wasn't paying attention. But that's what we got today. We got that much done. Plus that over there. So I'm getting there. I'm not as gung-ho today as I have been. I was gung-ho to get here and nothing went right. And I've just... Anyway, I'm going to call it a day today. Hey, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you following, and please like, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. I would love to get a substantial amount of followers just on me working on this old Blazer. And when I'm done with the old Blazer, I'm going to work on something else. I'm currently looking for some vehicles online and just nothing spectacular, and the vehicles that I buy from here on out are not going to be done as good as this. This is going to be my vehicle. This is going to be what I drive, not every day, but if I want to hop in and drive it every day, I can. If I go out and find other vehicles, all I'm doing to those is getting them running and driving and doing a few minor things to them and showing everybody what's happening and maybe pass them along, maybe sell them. I don't know. But I won't hide anything from anyone. If it's got problems, I'll let the next guy know it's got problems. But that being said, please love one another. Please love God. I know I went out on some tangents today, and that's just me. And have a great... Today is a fantastic day to have a good day. Good day, USA. Thank you.